Today we're gonna see which LEGO set holds together the best by smashing them with a giant LEGO Asteroid.
Oh my gosh, yo!
Because obviously that's the best way to gauge it. And we have 6 different sets we're going to test, with each one getting more and more expensive. Starting with this LEGO Ninjago Temple set. This set was $94, coming in at 1,029 pieces. That looks super dope, but honestly I just picked it up because I thought it'd look cool getting smashed in slow motion. Let's build it and find out. So this first set took 1 hour and 20 minutes to build, and it had some really cool features. And some of my favorite LEGO sets are the ones that have play features. Like if you pull this tree branch, it actually pops the bridge up. There's also this weird ghost in the back that pops up. And then if you pull this pin on the back side, there's these falling logs to knock down the player on the bottom, which is pretty cool. So overall, I'd say this is a pretty great set. And now we're gonna drop a big heavy asteroid on it to see how well it crumbles. And since we don't yet have an asteroid, we gotta build that too. So I have this 6-pound medicine ball, which is used for like working out. And my plan is to build the asteroid around this using bricks. And I am going to glue it. I know, boo, don't glue things, don't glue your LEGO. Hear me out, if I don't glue it, it'll just break. And so I'm gonna use dark bluish gray, start building up a sphere. Hopefully this will work and not just break apart as soon as I build it. All right, so we have our first set, and this is our slow motion setup. Here's the asteroid, and it is fully glued. And I just added some random, well, it's not fully glued because I added some 1x1s on top. But here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Wow, that just totally wrecked the build. Look, this is all that's left here. That was 240 frames per second. We're gonna shoot the next set at 1,000 frames per second so you can see ultra slow motion. I'd give it like a 2 out of 10. It did not hold up at all. Like the whole thing just completely got crushed. So let's go build the next one. Up next, we have the LEGO Optimus Prime Transformer, which is super cool that they made this. I wish they made more Transformers. It actually transforms. We're gonna see how well it does against a space rock, because that's totally canon. Let's just pretend that I didn't already build that part. All right, here we have Optimus Prime. This is honestly a super dope build. You can see he has his gun and his axe thing. This guy actually stands up. I like the way that the knees don't bend at all. I am Optimus Prime. Also has a jetpack on the back, which can come off. Also, one of my favorite features is if you open up the chest right here, you can put in the Matrix of Leadership. And it actually transforms. It's a very cool vehicle mode. One of my favorite features is these silver pieces they implemented. Like these are shiny silver. These are silver. I'm gonna put him in his robot form to actually crash the meteor into him. I think this is gonna look pretty cool as well. And this time we're gonna be shooting at 1,000 frames per second. LEGO Asteroid versus Optimus Prime in 3, 2, 1. Yo! That was awesome! Dude, that was so cool!
Oh my gosh.
You can see there's not a whole lot left of him. He just basically broke down into all his little pieces. So maybe like a 1 or a 2 out of 10 because he didn't hold up very well, but that was a 10 out of 10 impact for sure. Up next, we got the LEGO Ideas Treehouse. This set costs $249 and has 3,036 pieces. What's also cool about this set is that you can build it with yellow leaves for like fall or with green leaves for the rest of the year. Let's open it up and build this thing. Why do they always do a box in a box? So check it out, they made this cool water feature. Instead of using clear blue tiles, they just use light blue plates underneath and then clear plates on top to give it the watery look. So now we basically have the base built up and we just got to build the tree on top of it. Another cool technique they're using here to keep the tree attached to the base, they have a hole right here, another Technic brick up here. So when you slide this over this and you put a pin through, it goes right through that white piece and boom. This thing is super locked into this base. Like this ain't coming off here. It's kind of cool. And boom, there we go. We have the LEGO Treehouse. This thing is actually super dope. Let me show you some of the cool details inside this thing. So check it out. We have a swing set right here towards the bottom. There's also some mushrooms. Even on this side, there's a whole picnic table. Then coming up here, we have 3 little huts. Just pop off this whole tree section. You can lift up the roofs and see the insides. This first cottage is a fully stocked bedroom. You see the second one up here has a bunk bed, which is a cool design using a couple oars. And then the third cottage, which is my favorite, you have a bathroom with a toilet, a sink, and an actual bathtub. Favorite part about this is there's a barrel on the outside that actually holds water pieces. Honestly, I would live in one of these. The LEGO version was $250. I can't imagine how expensive the actual version would be. But as beautiful as it is, it's gonna be even more beautiful getting hit by a giant asteroid. Let's do this thing. So we're gonna set us right here. This thing is just gonna absolutely be obliterated. LEGO Ideas Treehouse versus, you get the drill, in 3, 2, 1. Wow, that was crazy. The treehouse split in two, but also the asteroid did. Dang. I'd give that one like an 8 out of 10 impact, but I'd give the set 1 out of 10 stability. They're not made to be hit with asteroids, obviously, but I mean, the stem, I think I even said while I was building this, that this part here, being attached to the base so well is not gonna break, and I was right. Like, it did not disconnect from the brace. That's the beauty of Technic. The rest of this though, it's a goner. Let's build the next one, see how that one does. The next LEGO set we're gonna test is the LEGO Daily Bugle. This is a huge set, costs $349, and has a whopping 3,770 pieces. This is the building that was actually in the flooding of the LEGO city, and it survived, so let me show you some of the cool details. You can see here we got the little Daily Bugle logo there, and some funny news stories. There's just so many funny details and like hidden Easter eggs. Like you can see up here, you got Jonah with his little pencil. You have Peter Parker's office. He's got his camera and his camera bag, and a picture of Spider-Man. And then right here you have like a scanner, and this always reminds me of the scene in the LEGO movie where the robots are like scanning their butts and putting them out. Moving down to the next level, you have like the bullpen type thing with more than one dude usually, but for now just this guy. Again, more screens and stories on the wall. I like this one. Then on the main floor you have a simple lobby with a desk and some dirt from the flood. And you got a little sitting area down there too. So altogether, this is a great set. 10 out of 10 recommend. Now we're gonna crash an asteroid into it and see what it looks like. My plan is to take the asteroid and chuck it at an angle instead of straight down, because I feel like that'll do better and look cooler. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
Dang.
Wow. Are you good? I kind of like went towards you. It's gone. Like, bye-bye. Here comes the asteroid. That's the best one so far. I'd give that like a 12 out of 10 impact score. The Daily Bugle's built pretty well too, so I'll give that like a 4 out of 10, 4 or 5 out of 10. That's so sad. Look at the destruction. It just literally went all over.
The sign survived. Like, it's still eligible.
That's a good point. Look at that. The next set we're gonna build is the UCS LEGO Hulkbuster Armor. This set cost $549 and has over 4,000 pieces. It looks pretty dope. Honestly, I'm pretty excited. You know I love Iron Man. I got this thing. So it looks like we're gonna start by building the torso, and then we're gonna build the legs, and then the arms, and the rest of the chest. I think this thing actually lights up too, so let's get started. Bag number 1. Another cool thing about the set is to make the chest piece actually light up, they put in a light brick, and it lights up. And what I really love is this linkage mechanism that just translates the motion to actually push the button. And this thing just goes right in the chest, right there. Now, instead of pushing the back of the light brick, you just push this and it turns the light on. And while I'm building this, you guys, make sure to check out this video sponsor, Krazy Bricklink store. If you're lacking LEGO pieces or want to see what they have or just grow your collection, first link in the description, check them out. They ship fast, and I honestly really like their store. They're super nice over there. This is like the cup that never spills. Dude, look, I just found this piece. It's like totally extruded. That's so cool. Like, I'm not even disappointed. So here it is. We have the LEGO Hulkbuster Armor. It has movable joints. Very interesting how tight it is to actually move these kind of shoulder joints. But some of the dope features of the set, which I like so much about it, is one, you can actually open this up, and the way that this just interlocks and just like latches into there. So you can actually put the Iron Man buildable figurine inside this, and it actually fits. You see how the arm pivot is designed with a couple gears? Just lots of cool flaps and stuff that you can like move around and make it look like the suit is actually like working, which is like just so dope. And the repulsors, you can see there's the little light brick there. You can actually turn that on just by pushing it. The details on this thing are just really, really well done. And as you can see, it is ginormous. This is the best way to grab it, okay? Very, very sturdy. until it breaks against the asteroid, which is, I guess, what we're gonna test. So, goodbye, fun Lego set. I don't know how he'll do against an asteroid, but he's pretty sturdy, just like playing with him. Yay! I'm gonna put him in a cool action pose, and then we'll see. I might throw it from the side on this one, just because I don't know how doing it from the top would, I'd probably do that. Maybe I'll do it from the top. In 3, 2, 1. Yo! Dude, oh my gosh, his legs are still together. Wow, that was way better than I expected. I gotta check out the slow-mo on that. Oh yeah. I'm so glad I did it from the top. That was awesome. His arms just like, and his head totally like caved in too. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. The legs are barely destroyed. It just came off in one chunk. I'm gonna give that a 9 out of 10 impact score, and then for build stability, I'll give that like a 6, 7 out of 10. Most of the pieces stayed together. For the biggest, most expensive set of the video, I bought the LEGO UCS Millennium Falcon. This set has 7,541 pieces and costs $750. So yeah, TD Bricks built it in 17 hours. I'm gonna try and beat that record because it'd be more fun. So to build the set as fast as possible, here's my plan. First, I pulled out bag number 1, and these are all bag number 1. There are literally so many bags. Then over here, I've laid out all my bags. So I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, all the way through bag 17. And I've gone into settings and made it so I can just say next page and it'll swipe. So I don't have to touch the instructions at all. Next. Next. We can see how long this actually takes. So this is what we got so far. They're using some very interesting techniques with Technic by keeping these all together. As you can see, we build up these guys, which are essentially like the floors inside of the Falcon. Basically pop this thing in from underneath, and then you just snap in these little Technic pins, and that holds it in place. Was that cringe? Yes. Am I gonna keep it in? Also yes. $11 hours and 33 minutes, roughly. I'm pretty positive I'm missing at least 3 or 4 pieces, and I might have screwed up a couple parts, but you know, whatever. I think it's like close to the record. You got the opening door down here so they can walk up into the Millennium Falcon. Also, you got the gunner up here, which kind of moves up and down. And then over here, you can see the game room if you take off these pieces. It's really a dope setup on the inside. It looks pretty nice. For the doors, they used a couple stickers to make it look like it goes all the way through, but it doesn't because that would be super hard to build, I assume. I really love these exhaust vent details on the back of the build. Those are pretty fun to build. And then as you can see, you got the energy beam in the back, just made using those blue energy tubes. It is a very large build. I think it's the biggest official LEGO set I've ever built that isn't Technic, so that's crazy. It's time to drop an asteroid on it and see what happens. You were a good Falcon. In 3, 2, 1. Wow, look at it, dude. It took out half the Millennium Falcon. Look, it's framing here. It's just absolutely destroyed. Dang. Dude, the shockwave is what really took it out. It wasn't even the initial. That's crazy. Wow. I think we can go for another shot with this, given that it's still there. That was awesome. How sad is that? There goes the Millennium Falcon. I'd give it like a 3 out of 10. It's honestly not that sturdy. Huge thanks for watching. Check out one of these 2 videos popping up on your screen, and I'll talk to you in the next Brick Science. See ya.